Alright, so welcome to Pbteck, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can actually scan DSTV FTA channels on your Qsat decoder. So all you have to do is to connect your cable from your satellite dish into the LNB import at back of your Qsat decoder, and you pick up your remote to proceed with the settings. Or you can use these same steps if you are using a different FTA decoder and you want to get those DSTV FTA channels on it, or you are using an FTA decoder just to track and then use a DSTV decoder to watch those channels. So all you got to do is to pick up your remote. You press on the menu button on your Qsat remote, and from the menu here you have the installation option to be the first option on the menu. So use your buttons on your remote, the arrow keys left and right, up and down, just to navigate through the option, and then you look for installation. You press OK on it, and it's requesting for the default password of your satellite receiver. So the default code is supposed to be 40, so you type in 0000 for it to open up. If it doesn't open up, you type in 111. If no one have ever changed, it's supposed to work. So from the installation page, you have antenna setting, satellite list, transponder list, motor setting, limit setup. So you come to the first option, which is the antenna setting. You press OK on it, and here we have the satellite names being listed over here. When you press OK on it, we have pre-installed satellite folders being installed on every FTA decoder. So when it comes to the Qsat, we have some pre-installed satellite folders on it. So with the DSTV satellite is the rotates at 36A or B on the 36 degrees northeast. So when it comes to trying to track for the DSTV signal or trying to scan for the DSTV channels, all you have to do is to go through the satellite folders over here. If you want to use the DSTV exact satellite folder just to perform the search, you can go through to search whether you're going to find it. In this case, it's available. That's the rated as 36A or B. You put it on in and then you proceed. But in case on your FTA decoder you're unable to find it, you can select a different satellite folder to proceed. So let's say Arabsat on the 30 degrees, you select it, and the next thing is to add a TP. That's the most important thing, and make sure the other settings on the page when it comes to the LNB type, the LNB frequency, the transponder is supposed to be the corresponding settings that will allow you to get the signal working on your receiver. So it's supposed to be a KU band option when it comes to the LNB type, and the LNB frequency is supposed to be a universal figure. So you change it to be a universal figure if you select a particular satellite folder and the settings are different. And you come to the transponder. That's the most important thing. You look through the option. We have DSTV primary transponder, which whenever you use to track or scan, you're gonna get enough or all the channels working if you get more of the signal quality above 60%. So I'll be highlighting the TP on your screen. That's the 12245 horizontal 2750. So it's no here. All you got to do is to add, and on the transponder page from the antenna settings menu, you are not going to have access to add, so you need to go back to the transponder list page over here. You press OK on it, and here we have the selected satellite which I've already used to scan. That's the rated at 6 rated at 36A or B. So we need to change it to the Arabsat which I selected. That's what we're gonna use to actually scan for the DSTV channel. So you press on the SAT button on the remote for the satellite menu to open up, where you're gonna select your satellite folder which you're gonna use to scan. So you're gonna look through and then select the Arabsat right there. Alright, so you pass through the options over here, Arabsat. Alright, so that's it. And the next thing is to add a TP, and with the adding we have some command given below, where to add green to edit, yellow to delete, so you need to press on the red button on the remote, and we come to the frequency, which is 12245. We come to the symbol rate, which is 27500, and polarity horizontal H. You press OK to save, and you press OK once again to highlight it. Right, as you can see, you have the signal quality showing to be 64%. That actually indicate that you are having enough of the signal which you can proceed to search for the channel. So the next step is to search for the channels, and on this page you have some search option over there. You can press on the blue button or the blue option to scan, but on the transponder list menu you are only being limited with a manual search. And for you to get more of the channels on any given TP or satellite, you need to perform either auto search, blind search, or super blind search. So all you got to do is to go back to the antenna settings page, whereby you're gonna get the blind search option to proceed. So we will press on the exit. Once again, you come to the antenna setting and look through the satellite option to select your Arabsat to proceed. And here, since you have already added the TP, you don't even need to go through the options to place it on it, but you can just place it on it for you to be sure of the signal quality being indicated over there, that you are having enough of it. So the next thing is to press on the blue option to proceed with the search. So you press on the blue option and you come down to change the scan type to blind, and you proceed. You press OK to proceed. So when it comes to the channel type, we have all FTA, scramble. If you want to eliminate those scramble channels, you can select only FTA only and you proceed, and you can just leave it on the all. You press OK, and here all you have to do is to just wait for the search to complete, and you're gonna get access to the channels that is available on the DSTV platform. But be aware of it that most of the DSTV channels are pay to view. That's why you need to subscribe to actually get access to watch it. So using an FTA decoder, you will not have access to it unless you use a software or some base keys or some CC cam accounts just to open it. But this is not how I'm showing you in this video. So thanks for watching. If this video has been helpful and you are new to the channel, all you got to do is to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you keep coming back for more. Bless up.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.